The chances of developing dementia are dropping for people with at least a high school education, according to new research.
But experts warn that with the aging of baby boomers, dementia is becoming a much bigger problem. And one of the dangers involves elderly parents wandering from their homes. Our Larry Yellen has a look at how a West suburban family is coping with that problem and what the experts have to say.
I just don't want my dad's legacy to be the dementia.
Jan Noel's parents, Don and Jeanette Warren, made headlines 3 weeks ago. They disappeared. The Wooddale couple left on a Tuesday morning for a doctor's appointment. They were found a day and a half later, 23 miles away in Deerfield. Along the way, security cameras caught them at a gas station in Kerry. They were also spotted at a Dunkin' Donuts in Chicago.
This wasn't the first time. I knew before this time that he shouldn't be driving. Our whole family did.
It seems to be happening more and more often. 3 days after the Warrens disappeared, Aurora police issued an alert for another elderly couple, Marilyn and George Spieler. They were found safe in Indiana the following day.
Fortunately, we've had a pretty mild winter. The horrible scenarios are when mom and dad wander off into, below zero weather and freeze to death.
10 days after the Spieler case, 83-year-old Olga Villarreal, who suffered from dementia, wandered from her Northbrook home. She was found dead the next day. Elder law attorney Kerry Peck says there are usually warning signs before such incidents, but more and more often, nobody's around to notice.
The problem is in the mobile world we live in, when the adult children don't live in the Chicagoland area, they don't see their parents often enough to be able to gauge those subtle changes.
Those subtle changes, Peck says, might include failure to pay bills, memory issues, repeating conversations, hoarding, and trouble driving. The Warren children say their mom suffered from serious dementia for several years, but with Dad, the warning signs had just begun.
He was always sharp as a tack. I mean, he was always on top of everything, the bills and everything, and he started going down. The bills weren't getting paid. He was asking now the questions multiple times, like my mother.
People exhibiting early signs of dementia will sometimes see it themselves and recognize the need for help. Gerontologist Fidel Castile says some even willingly give up the car keys.
I have a couple of cases that even the seniors, they tell me, I think this is the time for me to give up this because I don't feel safe behind the wheel, and I don't want to cause an accident.
The Warren children, however, were reluctant to strip their dad of his independence. They like to remember him as the strong leader who founded the nationally recognized Cavaliers Drum and Bugle Corps of Rosemont. They don't want his legacy defined by the 36 hours that he and their mother went missing.
Thank God that they were found safe, because I can't imagine the other alternative.
If you've got more questions about this difficult issue, Kerry, Peck, and I will be checking the Fox 32 Facebook page tonight for your messages and hopefully provide some useful information. Back to you.
All right, Larry, thank you. A simple hearing aid could be a vital tool to prevent dementia. A study from France confirmed that seniors who used hearing aids significantly reduced their risk of dementia and general mental decline. It is the first time hearing has been conclusively linked to dementia. Another study showed that people with hearing loss are up to 5 times more likely to develop dementia. Hearing aids even make a difference in Alzheimer's cases. Researchers say 70% of patients showed significant improvement when they started using a hearing aid. One reason this research is so timely, doctors say as baby boomers age, America faces a, quote, epidemic of dementia.